one thing that I've come to appreciate about the modern entertainment industry, it's the sheer determined consistency of their own stupidity. I mean, if the plummeting box office revenue, the complete inertia of merchandise sales, seriously, if a fucking non-verbal Green Goblin is more popular than the literal face of your franchise, you know you've got problems. The death spiral of the overpriced and overhyped Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, and the
fact that Star Wars land itself looks like ground zero for a neutron bomb detonation isn't enough to clue you into the fact that Rey Skywalker is about as popular with general audiences as a treadmill at a body positivity meeting, then I don't really know what to say, man.
But there's a special place in hell for the ones we're about to talk about today, the almighty shill. A shill, also called a plant or a stooge, is a person who publicly helps or gives credibility to a person or organization without disclosing that they have a close relationship with said person or organization. Online critics shill out for early access to information and important people. They're also called the access media. They get access to exclusives because they say all the right things, and when it comes to Star Wars, the king of all shills has returned. Sorry for the cross-reference there, folks. I'm a firm believer that there's only one return, and it ain't of the king, it's of the Jedi. Bringing back Daisy Ridley is the best thing Star Wars could have done. The Skywalker has risen. What a great thing to publish on Easter. The hero of a generation is set to make her return as Daisy Ridley is confirmed to star in a new Star Wars movie as Rey Skywalker.
Kathleen Kennedy is basically the least popular person at Star Wars Celebration once again. And she had some messages for people that are putting things out there about all these things being shelved, the chaos at Lucasfilm. She really wanted to push back against that. Star Wars Lucasfilm issues surprising statement on Kevin Feige's movie. And we've talked about this a lot, Jeremy, how everything gets canceled at Disney Star Wars, how they can't keep anything going the right way, blah, blah, blah. She had some words for people. Of course, this video is...
Look at that glorious ratio. Look at that glorious ratio right there.
I want you to listen to Queen Kathleen Kennedy speak a little.
She got pissed. She got pissed.
Yeah, she didn't like that question.
I won't go into it, ladies, but I woke up today to the news that Rey Palpatine has somehow returned. Yes, Disney have announced that their first feature film since the absolute failure of The Rise of Skywalker is going to be a Rey Palpatine movie with Daisy Ridley reprising the role of the failed Mary Sue character that nobody likes.
Well, I know one damn thing for sure. You don't speak for everyone. Now do you? What up, nerds? This is your Supreme Leader. And today, we're going to talk about the Butthurt Menace. One more time. And again, and again, and again. Because it's fun. I like to troll these guys. They're fucking easy. These neckbeard bitches that sit all day and look at your soul from that camera that they hold. I could do them any time of the day. Why don't I do that? Because if I do, then I will crush their little fantasy world that they live in. And if I trigger at least one of them, then that means there is some truth in what I'm saying. And I talk about the Butthurt Menace all the damn time, because you know what? I can't stand their crap. I cannot believe they actually believe 100% of the crap that comes out of their mouth. You know, which most of the time is just statistics and boring things that no one likes. Really. And you know, when they go out there and make fun of actors, they make fun of producers, executives, etc. They go on Twitter and all that. That's not entertaining. Me, on the other hand, I am entertainment. I could sure damn make a circus out of these guys. Why? Because I like to do this. I am a YouTuber. I like to speak my voice. I like to make shit that entertains and, well, at least try to make some people out there laugh, smile, or, you know, cringe, whatever. But I want a reaction from them. At least I do it. These guys, on the other hand, they just sit here on the chair, look at the computer monitor, look at your face, react to a couple articles, watch a couple Star Wars videos or Marvel videos, and it has to be bad. If it doesn't lose money, then they don't want that shit. After that, I got a couple of my butthurt friends, do a live stream, go out there, be with your viewers, promote that shit, and do what no one else does on the internet and bitch and nag and complain about how terrible and woke everything is these days. While some of the people there who watch you are like, damn, these guys are freaking assholes. They should have it tattooed on their face. We all know in reality they got it in their two nalgas and their two butt cheeks right there. You guys can't see that shit because you gotta sign into their OnlyFans and Patreon. Go ahead, go. For $10 a month, you will see my butt cheeks. Oh yeah. And then you'll see a tattoo saying I'm an asshole. And for $5 more, become a VIP so you could see their balls, even though we all know they got no damn balls for sure. And the only thing you will see, my friends, is something shoved up their ass. And that's what's been keeping this movement for years and years. And that's all that anger and frustration and hatred that they got. You know what it is? It's probably a plastic lightsaber. And not the Star Wars lightsaber. I got one myself too. And I got it for like $10. That's more valuable than the lightsabers they got. They got this one at the discount store. At the dollar store. You want to know what that lightsaber is called? Probably called Saber Lights or Space Sabers. Cheap bastards. And every time they sit, that's why they always sit. That's why when you guys see a video of theirs, you'll always see them sitting there. You guys never see their lower body because that lightsaber is so shoved in there. So when they sit, they go, aye! Yeah. So that triggers that anger. You know, it's like the equivalent of Kylo Ren, aka myself, that has to pound himself on the chest there to get that dark side fluid and everything. But them, oh, it's more painful. They got something shoved in there. Oh, and when they go out in public and everything, oh, you're not gonna miss it. It's right there. It's like so visible right there. But the point I'm making here, my friends, is that when I do things, over exaggerate or whatever it is that I feel and everything, I do it in an entertaining way and never try to change the people's views, their opinions and everything. I respect the hell out of them. The Butthurt Menace, on the other hand, not so much. They got so much bad rep, they just don't realize it yet. Because the fans have not told them yet. One day they're gonna wake up and realize that, what the fuck are these guys on? Maybe they do have that lightsaber that Kylo Ren has been saying for years. And you know what? I am right. And when the fans find out, they're gonna learn that the easy way or the hard way. For me, luckily, it was easy way because I had a friend who told me that I was a complete over-exaggerated asshole, that everything that I watch and everything that I see on TV and everything has to be bad and all that stuff. That was the wake-up call right there. That's when I realized that I wasn't formulating my opinion anymore and that I was just talking like geeks and losers and Ryan Cryan, Nerd Dumbass, and the rest of these butthurt people that I used to follow. And after that, I was just doing my own thing. YouTube, for me, is a hobby. I do this for fun, unlike the Butthurt Menace, who are only doing this for hate clicks and money. But in case there's anyone that tells me that, oh, you're doing the same thing and everything, well, I'm going to give you guys a little reality check. Everybody here on YouTube rides each other, baby. And I mean it. Like, everybody, we ride and fuck each other with content. We all copy and paste each other in some way, shape, or form. Everybody here tries to do the same. But the difference is who can make it entertaining better. That's what it's all about. Domination. It's a jungle out here and I gotta survive. I am one of thousands and thousands of channels out there. And I gotta fight to be at the top, at the head of the table. And I say I want to be a Star Wars YouTube channel because I like Star Wars. But then again, I like doing variety of content too as well. So it's not always Star Wars. It's always going to be about other stuff too. I want to be that kind of unique Star Wars channel. And most importantly, make everyone feel welcome. Despite their views, whether you like the sequel trilogies, whether you like the prequels, or maybe you just like the Disney Plus shows, whatever it may be, I will always respect that because I don't gatekeep shit. The Butthurt Menace, on the other hand, they do. They got the fans. They got the influence. They got the friends and all that stuff. And nobody could touch them. They don't realize this, but they low-key do that shit. And the worst part about it is that they tell them what they want them to hear. They don't give them the opportunity to think. To be like, hey, go out there and watch the movie for yourself. Where's that video where they encourage their audience to go watch the movie and be their own critics? I could tell you, for the time that I've been with them, not once did they ever say that. Coming out of their mouth. I don't think they've ever said anything positive at all either. And positivity is an important thing too as well. With the negative, there's also positive. But to be a negative channel all the time, not a good thing. Neutral, that could still be good. But negative all the time, outrage and calling out the same bullshit. Kind of like the story The Boy That Cried Wolf. For those of you who don't know, the boy always cries, "Wolf! Wolf!" and the wolf never came. That was until the very end, but you know, it was just constant bitching and saying, "The wolf is here! The wolf is here!" But there is no wolf. And another thing is numbers. They want to talk about numbers, statistics that happen in these movies, TV shows, Hollywood itself, all the time. Which isn't a bad thing too, but it's gonna get to the point where, it's boring. Who gives a shit anyways? Yeah, you got to learn something new, but it doesn't really help you pay the bills, doesn't really help you when you get to work and all that stuff. It's just, oh, did you know that Disney's gonna go broke? Did you know that they're going to hire this certain actor back? Yay! Alright. That's it. But new with the Butthurt Menace, it has to be bad. They take something and then they want to turn it into something negative, you know. Instead of turning into something positive every now and then, oh, no. It has to be bad, you know. And that kind of influence starts turning somebody who was once neutral, maybe positive and everything, start going to the darker side of that fandom, which is the dark side. Negative, if I can say. Turn that person into a negative person to the point where they'll probably start losing respect to the things that they used to love and everything, and now start going after people who love that franchise, but now they have to make it about something political or of hate because now they don't like it anymore, until they fully hate themselves and just become another toxic fan. A fan who doesn't love Star Wars, Marvel, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Last of Us, anything in the entertainment aspect. People should be out there enjoying things and trying new things. Instead, you got these idiots right here poisoning the fandom from the inside from out with their constant nagging, bitching over why their franchises suck and how they're not fans anymore, even though they are still doing content on that. And a sane person could have simply just moved on and talked about something else, maybe something about why they love the franchise instead of hating it, you know? But no, these guys really painted the fandoms so that it could be all terrible. Everything that is against their views is terrible and should be hated, bashed, and abominated. Nothing can be good anymore. Everything has to be bad. And also, another thing too as well that I forgot to mention is that there's a consequence too as well about what these guys say to their audiences. The negative impact that they take before they go out there, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's on the internet, wherever. It's already leaving a negative impact on them mentally. And the reason I bring this up leads to my next point, to why I will never, ever acknowledge them and hold them as role models. And if anyone thinks these guys are role models, then damn, I'm sorry for you guys. Because these guys are fucking the worst. The reason I say this is because just recently, someone who truly believes in the Butthurt Menace posted this right here. Avenged Star Wars said, Jesus Christ, where's a mass shooting when you actually need one? And look who he tags at Kenobi Stig, Airlock Open, at Kinnell Ryan. For those of you who don't know, that's Ryan Kinnell. At Nerdrotics, at D-Day Cobra. For those of you who do not know who D-Day Cobra is, that's Geeks and Gamers. And anyone who is a fan of them watching this is real. 100% real. Somebody thought it was a good idea to start a mass shooting. Oh, and there's more posts I'm about to show you guys right now. A call to arms for any fans in London. With Lucasfilm having somehow hit an all-time low, I believe now is the time to act against them and their supporters. While it's too late to save Star Wars, we can make sure we avenge it and hit these fuckers where it hurts. And then he posted this. Well, obviously, I can't be in London myself. Who knows about that? I am sure at least one person there would be willing to help this cause. Of course, we can't get rid of every single Lucasfilm employee and shill, but hopefully if one of them falls, others will resign out of fear for their safety. And then the last post. I understand this is a lot to ask, but I do believe this would ultimately be beneficial and prevent further franchises from going down the path that Star Wars has. Please spread the word. And look who this user tags. At Ryan Kinnell, OG Star Wars AB, that's another, at Kenobi Stig, at Airlock Open, at Skywalker, I don't know who that is, and at I Am Bothead. For me, this is the last straw from the Butthurt Menace. This right here opened my eyes and realized that these guys, they're not role models. They're fucking clowns. Seriously, they're fucking clowns. And the fact that one of their followers wanted to engage in mass shooting, wanted people there at the celebration to engage in shooting to get rid of them. Oh yeah. Role models and saviors of Star Wars, my ass. I bet that if the Butthurt Menace reacts to this, they would say absolutely nothing. They would eat their own words. You know what would happen if Geeks and Gamers, Ryan Kinnell, Nerdrotic reacted to this? They would say absolutely nothing about this. You want to know why they don't want to talk about this? Because it's going to be in their conscience. In their conscience that this right here is what now is the new low common denominator. The new thing that fans are going to want to do. This is the kind of influence that all their negativity and constant nagging and bitching has now led to. This right here. This right here made me realize that they are not to be taken serious anymore. And why someone with a superior voice should be speaking of instead of people like them who don't represent us at all. And I hate it every time they talk and they say that Star Wars fans do not like Daisy Ridley, that she came back. My dude, you do not speak for everyone. That is why I'm here. I'm here to stand against them, using my voice to tell them that they don't represent us and that entertainment itself is still good these days. Despite it, you guys trashing it every single fucking opportunity you guys have, just so you guys can get those clicks. And your holy word that everything is bad, when in reality, it's not. And I can care less about the numbers. You want to know something? I want to let you guys know a little something. Just to show you guys my loyalty to the franchises that I love. Despite it being on its lowest, supposedly. Okay, it could be low right now. But you know what? I've been with Star Wars in the good and in the bad. It's kind of like a marriage proposal. My love for Star Wars is very strong. And I'm never going to let it go. Despite it. And you know what? Sometimes I may hate it. Sometimes I may love it. But at the end of the day, I could come back and be like, wow, that was a nice feeling. Had a lot of good memories, you know? It's about making the memories as you go with the franchises that you like, that matter. I'm happy for the impact Star Wars has on my life and the many memories that I have growing up with it. And that's what the Butthurt Menace will never understand. If they're always taking shit serious every single time and not sitting down to actually, you know, take it in and be like, okay, I'll give it a try because I'm open-minded. But no, you want to know why they do what they do and they're never happy? Because they got that lightsaber. Remember that lightsaber that I was talking to you guys in the beginning of the video? It's really shoved up their ass. Seriously, it's so far in. It's been there for years, even before the Fandom Menace was built. It goes way back, probably. That's how shoved in it's in there, and it's sore. But they need to pull that shit out. But they're never gonna do that. And now, every time, they want to bring people to their level. They want them to be miserable and hate Disney, hate Marvel, hate this, hate that. And you want to know what's really ironic about what I'm talking to you guys right now? Is that they want to hate on Luke Skywalker, but they realize that they're Luke Skywalker themselves. They're that Kermit stuck on that island. But until they don't take that plastic saber lightsaber out of their butt, they're always going to be raining on the Fandoms parade because they can never like and appreciate their franchises. And if you're not down with that, then I just got 2 words for you. Oh, and it's not going to be suck it. No. I'm not going to scoop that low. Stand up. That's all I got to say. Stand up. Stand up for what you believe and what you got to say. And go for it. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to rise above these guys. Because one day, they're going down. Which I hope they don't, because, I really want to keep making fun of them. It's pretty entertaining. And I know it's pretty entertaining for you guys too as well. So yeah. Oh, man. Alrighty then. Well, this is where I'm going to conclude my video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the First Order. Goal is 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, my friends, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!